What are the characteristics of a winning mindset? There are many, but one very key aspect of that winning mindset is being able to cope with pressure when the work demands become quite excessive. How do we know when we're under pressure? As importantly, how do we know when our teammates are under pressure? And in a very recent piece of work with a client, inside of a meeting delivered to quite a large workforce, I asked the floor a very simple question. How do you know when you're under pressure? A very brave person from the floor actually decided, I'm going to answer that. And he turned round and he actually said, I actually talk a lot faster, or actually avoid doing things that I really should be doing at a moment when they have to be done. That was his point of actually saying, I actually feel under pressure as a result of that. And for that, he actually started to understand exactly what that meant. When I then asked the second question, which was, well, how do you know when your teammates are under pressure? The same person turned around and said, well, my colleague next to me actually has a thing that when managers walk into the room for a meeting, he doesn't answer. He doesn't actually take part collectively in that meeting as much as he would if they weren't in the room. And the key point for that there is avoiding responsibility. When his teammate was under pressure, he avoided the responsibility of taking a very active role in that meeting. Therefore, that meeting is not getting from that colleague the expertise that he actually has because he feels under pressure. At First Team, we would work with clients to develop what we consider to be these very important aspects of producing a winning mindset and maintaining that winning mindset. There are so many characteristics of a winning mindset, but the reality is, if we can produce that in our colleagues, leaders and employees alike, what we end up with is exactly a high-performing organisation, one that strives towards being successful, but one that actually is successful.